We're back on Smells Like 90's Rock. We were just discussing how crappy the world is, but there is some good news on the horizon, of course, as always. Pork, what is that good news?
I'm part-time.
Yeah, he's part-time, everybody. Well, we already knew that, but it deserves repeating and an applause.
Less exposure. It'll be nice.
It's very nice.
Yep.
So how is that?
If there's anywhere I could contract a sickness, it would be at my work.
It would be with those awful, awful people. So how was the part-time life going?
Should have done it years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and that's it's,
That's your final thing. It's just years ago. It took too long.
Just that was it. That was enough.
Too long. And I don't know if they miss me or not, and that's nice too. It's nice to know that like my slow exit is kind of going unnoticed. That feels nice.
You know what you should go with? They miss you because you were pivotal and you were sorely needed.
No, I'm not pivotal. I'm like any other restaurant worker. I can be replaced, although not now because restaurant workers. Suddenly, there's a premium on us.
Yeah, you go a long way if you work in a restaurant. You don't go. Excuse me, you don't go a long way. It goes a long way if you work there.
If they're willing to pay you,
which they're not. But
I like it that there's like a collective mutiny in the industry right now. It feels good.
It's a good feeling, isn't it? Look, I can take solace in knowing that when and if I leave the radio station, I'm going more with when. When I leave the radio station, they'll be hurting because I'm the one who does all the crap. I'm the only one who knows how to do all the crap. And then when I leave, there's no crap doing.
Yep, there's no crap doing. That's true for P.O.R.C, though. He's the poo puller.
He is literally. Who's pulling the poo?
They have replacements lined up.
Don't know, don't care.
Exactly.
Yeah, but can their name be confused with glucose? No.
It's so weird. Well, I'm not going to mention anything, but I was actually listening to that segment earlier today of us talking about glucose, which was the most glorious thing. Hey, are you glucose? And you just destroyed me when you told me that. It destroyed me.
And I just accepted it. Like, yep, sure.
Yeah.
What do you want?
That's the part that I love. He's just like, yeah.
Did that person leave that restaurant still thinking your name was glucose, or did you correct them at some point?
I don't think I did. I don't remember.
So this person will most likely go to their grave thinking I worked with somebody who, and his name was glucose.
You're assuming they're ever going to find out what that really is. If they made it that far in life, there's a good chance they're going to make it all the way without knowing.
Well, they may know what glucose is, but they just think, okay, somebody named him glucose. Why not? Maybe they're just really into, like, health, and they're like, glucose is their favorite thing to learn about. Okay, so they're not healthy. And they're like, okay.
Maybe they're diabetic, and they always check their glucose level, and they're like, wow.
They have a great glucose level, and they're just like, I'm all about it, and so I'm going to name my Christian-born child Glucose.
Well, I mean, I guess when your parents are 90 and you're born, it's like important to them, glucose levels.
You could have been Bartholomew or Jebediah or Ulysses or something like that. So yeah, I guess it's a good thing.
Pork, what is your middle name? Please tell me it's like an old person name.
It's Cody.
Oh, no, it's a young person name.
But it's a douchey name.
I'm so confused.
What was that, Todd?
Nothing.
Insult.
Huh? Sorry, what? I didn't say anything.
Fight? What's up?
No, never. It's just
I think you have an old person name.
I know I do have an old person middle name, Lewis, because I was named after who? My grandfather. My first name is my dad's middle name, and my middle name is my grandfather's first name.
My middle name is my grandmother's maiden name.
Cody?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so it's a last name. Okay, so it's see. Now that we've cleared it up, it's less douchey.
Well, had you not jumped to that assumption?
All right, when I hear Cody, I'm like, I've only known like a handful of Codys in my life, and they were all douchebags. One was a
I
thief.
think of like 90s surfers when I hear Cody.
One was a thief. I knew a Cody back in school. After we graduated, he became a jailer, a corrections officer, I think. Yeah, and he was stealing things, not just from the jail, but from the inmates as well. So he was a freaking thief.
Defund Cody.
Defund Cody.